Welcome to Sports Biz with LD. I'm your host, Larry Davis. It's just amazing how you don't even have to do any homework for this show. You don't have to do much. You can do a little research, but that's about it. There is always so much to talk about. Do we talk about Brady? Do we talk about Geno? Do we talk about the Yankees? Well, let's get right into it, and let's talk about Tom Brady and Deflategate. So yesterday, right here in New York, Mr. Goodell and his ball club of whoever's on the team with the NFL, and then you have, of course, Tom Brady and his team, his attorneys and his people and whatever. They're all in Manhattan and battling out in front of Judge Berman. Basically, Judge Berman said the Ted Wells report he doesn't even respect. Okay, that guy works for the NFL, his firm works for the NFL, so how can that be an impartial guy? And he's basically saying that he doesn't see a straight connection to Mr. Tom Brady, which most of us look at it as, how can there not be? Who else would want their balls deflated if they're playing with him than the guy who plays with them, which is Tom Brady? So, but in the court of law, they need to find it straight to him. Now, the two gentlemen who are not working for the Patriots anymore, the two equipment guys, Mr. McNally and Mr. Yastrzemski, what happened to them? Why are they not involved here? Why aren't they not asking them if Mr. Brady asked them to deflate the balls? I don't get that whole thing. Like, I heard reports of people were in the room and they're saying that the judge asked every single question imaginable that everyone is asking on the street. Except to me, where are these two equipment guys who touch the balls, play with the balls, and supposedly are the ones who did it for Tom Brady? I understand. Why aren't those guys in there and them asking them? And were they ever up at the NFL's office and spoke to Commissioner Goodell? I haven't seen that. I haven't heard that. I haven't read that. If anyone knows that, let me know. But I don't see many people talking about it. And then I also heard that if it ends up Mr. Brady gets off, they'll bring those guys back. They'll have a job here. What? What is going on? So if you're on Tom Brady's side, so Judge Berman is basically saying you guys got to work it out. Commissioner Goodell is staying with 4 games. He could have did 2 games and moved on, but it looks like Tom Brady is saying there is no way I am accepting any responsabile, as they would say in Italian. That's what Brady's saying. Brady's saying I didn't do it. At what point will somebody give here? Does Brady care? Doesn't care about the legacy, I don't think, because he's saying he didn't do it. What is going to happen here? Will it continue? Would rather Tom, if he's going to be suspended, take it now, beginning of the year, when, listen, even if they end up at 4 games and he has to sit out and say they go 2-2, doesn't matter. Last year they didn't start out well either. I think they were 2-2 last year. And they went on their run and won the Super Bowl. Then say, hey, he fights it in court, and then it comes down and say he doesn't get suspended, and it's in the middle of the season or towards the end of the season or when the playoffs are about to start. But it looks like both sides are holding very, very strong and not going to budge. And that's why they went to a judge, and Judge Berman's basically saying, what are we doing here? But it did sound like they're saying that Judge Berman, if you're going to say who's winning, where's he leaning? Seems to be leaning with the NFL poster boy, could be the greatest quarterback of all time, Tom Brady. It looks like he's leaning that way. When you heard like Adam Schefter from ESPN, who was there in the courtroom, heard the whole thing, he's leaning and saying it seems like the NFL against Tom Brady. If you ask them who's winning, he is saying it looks like it's Tom Brady and the evil empire, as they say, the New England Patriots. Again, it's probably 3 shows worth of stuff I've done on that. We'll be back. Sports Biz with LD. I'm your host, Larry Davis. We'll be back after this brief commercial break.
Hi, I'm Tim Stead. I'm from Star Communications. We're a marketing support company. And if you need help with your next marketing project, please call 273-1900, or you can go to our website, starcommunications.us.
Welcome back to Sports Biz with LD. I'm your host, Larry Davis. Let's continue with the NFL. I mean, here's today's paper. I should have really kept yesterday's with the photo of Gino, which could be in here, which I can really see his jaw that bad. But there's Gino, if it's in here, getting punched in the face. And it's tough for me to say this guy's name. What is it? I.K. Incapali, who gets cut right away. Now let's talk about that for a second. If Incapali was not that good, he'd still be on the team. I don't care what anyone says. And here's Rex Ryan, who picks him right up. Just to stick it in the asses of the Jets, because why else would he do that? Because Rex, who that idiot when he was here, he went to 2 AFC title games, and everything else he did after that, he was just a joke. A joke. But good for him. The joke's on us because he ended up getting another job. But look at Geno Smith. You could see in the small corner of yesterday's post, if you could see that. Geno showing a photo of himself saying he'll be back. When are you coming back, Geno? Maybe the Jets just cut you now. Yeah, you want to say you got sucker punched? Okay, why are you in that position, Geno? When are you ever going to do something right? You had a scrimmage last week at Giant Stadium, because it'll always be Giant Stadium to me, even though they call it MetLife Stadium. But fans are booing you because you suck. You stink, okay? All you do is turn the ball over, okay? You've shown a few flashes. It's not enough. Now the opportunity is for the Jets to just get rid of you, because if you're going to be out 8 to 10 weeks, let's say it's 10 weeks, and you're not going to be able to eat, you got a broken jaw, what do you think you're going to do? You suck now. How much better are you going to be with not being able to practice and do anything? And then Fitzpatrick, and say you miss 4 or 5 games, and if it's 5 games and they go 3-2, why are they getting rid of him? Why are they bringing you in? For what? You've never done anything. Anything for the Jets to think you can do anything. On the other hand, is this the only way Geno ever gets it? Because everybody always loves a backup quarterback. So if Fitzpatrick isn't playing well, will people turn around and call for Geno to come in? And what if he does come in and play well? Well, that's not going to happen. But what if? Wow, his career gets resurrected. Because I'll tell you something, if the Jets cut him, and I haven't really seen the numbers-wise, whether it's worth it for them or not, because now they're going to get another quarterback anyhow. Who's picking him up? Usually you go where you had some ties. There's only ties with Rex Ryan, and all he did was play shit for Rex Ryan. So why would Rex want him? I don't see that. And Tony Sparano, who was here, was the offensive coordinator when he had him here. Why would he want him? He sucked when he played for Tony Sparano, the offensive coordinator. I think Geno's done. He was done anyhow, but he was getting one last chance with the Jets, and I don't see it happening. I don't see anything here good for Geno. For that to happen in the locker room, for him to fester, and the stories are coming out, I'm sure more will be coming out soon, over $600 because he was supposed to go to his to this gentleman's football camp, football clinic. He paid Geno $600, it seems is the magic number, to fly there or whatever, which I don't know why. Geno could have just paid for it himself and said, yo, bro, I'll take care of it. You don't have to give me the money. It's for a clinic. It's for a charity. And Geno's making millions of dollars, so why would he even make the guy give him $600? That, to me, is ridiculous. Anyhow, when you want to bond with your teammates and you're making money, okay, yeah, your brother's best friend got killed. I got it, okay? Something was more important for you to do. A death in your brother's best friend. No problem, but not to give him the money? How long is this festering? I think I read that the clinic was in June. It's already August. You don't give the guy $600? And then what else did you say to him to get him to the point? Did you tell him, F you, I'm not paying you? Then he just said, F you, and knocked you out? You gotta be smarter than that. Like last year, with the movie. You missed the practice, or you were late, and then Rex said it's okay. That's why Rex is a loser. Because Rex, the bottom line is, yeah, you're making all this money, which is great, but you don't have a team. You just act like you're the players coach. You can't win, okay? And you're not going to win in Buffalo. But Geno, I think your career is over. It was anyhow. Jets were giving you one last chance, even though this regime didn't even hire you. I'm sorry, didn't even draft you. You weren't drafted by these guys. What the heck? But they saw you as the best option on the team with a really, really good defense. I'm not going to say great because they got to perform. Let's not throw that word around. There's only one great player on this team, and that's Darrelle Revis, and that's a fact. So you can throw the word great around with him. Nobody else in that level of greatness on this team. Can the defense be great? Yes. All you heard from Rex is, oh, I'm going to be a top 5 defense. Well, he wasn't. Everything Rex said was a lie anyhow after the first 2 years. So Geno Smith, you get sucker punched. I don't think it's a sucker punch. It sounds like you deserved it. You didn't fight back. And one other thing I haven't heard, did anyone in the locker room, because the quarterback's the guy that we're all supposed to protect, besides guys breaking it up, has anyone got Geno's back after the fact? Nobody. Nobody has Geno's back after the fact, protecting their quarterback. I haven't heard it. Everyone say it's a sorry incident, we feel bad, things of that nature. But where are all the guys in the locker room who always protect the quarterback? What do they think? They're as dumb as we are, seeing all these INTs and fumbles? Do you think they're happy? They are not happy. Somebody's got to come out of that locker room and say they defended Geno, because I haven't heard it since. There's so much more I want to get into, but unfortunately, Mikey on the other side of the glass. When Sam's here, she lets me go a little later. Mikey is so tight, runs such a tight ship that he's giving me like, you're done. Gotta go. Sports Biz with LD. I'm your host, Larry Davis. See you next week.